Adopt a Family Foundation was established 16 years ago to provide financial and emotional support to Israeli citizens affected by terror. And while the organization helps families throughout the state of Israel, the ever-escalating terror attacks in the country's southern region bordering the Gaza Strip forced our attention to support the growing number of terror victims in that region. Adopt a Family Foundation supports families who lost loved ones, individuals suffering from physical injuries, and many of the Gaza region's children and adults who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder caused by the almost daily threats, rockets, and random terror attacks. We all express a sigh of relief when we hear that a rocket attack caused no physical injuries and no damage. But does it ever? What about the mental injuries and emotional damage inflicted upon thousands who must spend days and weeks in the confines of their protected room?
Dear family and friends, we have lost our beloved son alone in terror attack 3 years ago. Even though it's been 3 years ago since this terrible event, deep in our hearts it feels like it happened a second ago.
Adopt a Family is there for these individuals and families, and with your amazing commitment and support is able to make a true, meaningful, and lasting difference in their lives. Since March 31st last year, the Israeli population around the Gaza border has been facing weekly Palestinian riots, hundreds of explosive balloons and kites that burned their fields and crops, over 700 rockets launched into their homes and streets, and constant threats of terror tunnels dug under their feet. Imagine sitting for dinner, hoping Iron Dome will intercept the next rocket. Imagine putting your child to bed, praying you will have enough time to carry her to the protected room when the red alert sounds. Imagine having to leave this room and find shelter in just 15 seconds. The residents of southern Israel do not have to imagine. For them, unfortunately, this is the daily reality. The connections made between the organization's families in San Diego and the adopted families in Israel are real and meaningful. Distant relationships turn to true friendships. Genuine commitments turn to everlasting bonds.
Just the little that I'm doing, like calling them, and we have a WhatsApp group that we share pictures, and in the holidays we wish them happy holiday. So I think for them, knowing that somebody cares about them and that somebody is in San Diego really warms up their hearts, and we see that they value the connection with us. They really cherish our communication.
With your support and commendable generosity, in the past year we were able to adopt a new family from Sha'ar Negev, sponsor a summer camp for over 150 trauma-affected children from Kibbutz Or Haner, sponsor a therapeutic workshop for parents and children at Kibbutz Nir Am, provide financial support to 17 adopted families during the holidays, organize and sponsor bonding group activities for our adopted families in Israel, quickly respond to unexpected hardships and emergencies, offer a scholarship to secure a better future for an adopted family, invite 6 teenagers from Sderot and their coach to spend a week-long relief in San Diego, and participate in Adopted Family's 4th annual soccer tournament. Together, we are making a difference. People to people, heart to heart.
אני רוצה להגיד לכם, אתם שיושבים עכשיו באולם, העזרה והתמיכה שאתם נותנים ועושים זה דבר מדהים. זה עוזר לנו לחיות, זה עוזר לנו לקום ולהמשיך, לקום בבוקר ולחייך ולהסתכל ולהגיד, יש אנשים שתומכים, יש אנשים שמאמינים שיהיה טוב, וזה מה שעוזר לנו להחזיק, וזה מה שממשיך אותנו קדימה.